What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Big Boy John 25. Tonight I'm gonna do my Aew Dynamite review. I like to see you guys new. Grab that red button, share that like, hit the like button, and let's get started. Now, Aew Dynamite was a good show. It was a good show for what it was. First match, we got the Inner Circle, Chris Jericho and MJF versus Top Flight. This was a pretty good tag team match to open up the show. It says Darius and Jericho start off, and Chris Pieface the youngster. Jericho begins beating Darius after taking a right hand, but an insecurity downs him. Dante and Darius volley shot back and forth as Dante becomes the legal man. Tag to MJF. He choked Dante with his boot. Collar and elbow the two pie face one another. Big drop kick by Dante and MJF bells. The teams come face to face in the ring before brawling it out. Top Flight take advantage and they both do 10 punches in the opposite corner before backflipping off. The Inner Circle goes for a powder as Jake Hager checks on Chris. The trick Dante to charge at MJF, which allows Chris to slug him. The Inner Circle take control on the outside. Back and forth. Back in the ring. Dante gets isolated by Darius, gets taunted by Jericho. Belly to back to Dante before a tag to MJF. Jericho and he double flapjack Dante. A fire up Darius makes trouble for his brother, as it allows MJF to choke and poke Dante. Chris soon goes for a pin attempt with his feet on the ropes, but Dante still kicks out. Jericho elevates Dante on the top turnbuckle, but Dante punches him off before making a high crossbody for a near fall. Darius is begging for a tag and gets it. So does MJF, but Darius is on fire. He delivered a standing Spanish fly before a shotgun dropkick for a very near fall. Top Flight are in major control. Dante leapfrogs over Darius for a back combo and get a close one. MJF catches Dante with a pop-up powerbomb, and Jericho nails a lion saw for a close win. Jericho goes for a lion tamer, and Dante rolls him up, but gets a kick out. A double team by TF sends Darius top the outside and leads to a close fall. MJF and he soon double teamed Darius. Darius, however, catches them both with a double DDT. Big lariat by Darius onto MJF, but Hager chokes him on the ropes, and it allows MJF to hit his seat seeker for the W. The winners of the match, the Inner Circle. Alright, post-match, Hager gets on the mic and congratulates the two. It's been 2 weeks since Inner Circle came together as a team. He says everybody has done their job except for Wallow. Hager says everybody else is always there, and he understands that Wallow is an assistant, but he also, and you know what, Hager reveals that he going to take on Wallow next week. Alright, kinda awkward music video by the Acclaimed airs. Sting speaks with Tony Schiavone. Tony introduced Sting and the Icon relays that he's back in Jungle. He loves it. Tony asks Sting why he's here as he points to Darby in the nosebleed. When he asks about that question, he goes back in time. He goes back in time where he was watching tape with the American Dream Dusty Rhodes. He says Dusty was one of who pretty much created up the Stinger to fight Ric Flair in the main event matches. So now when he sees Cody in the ring, he couldn't just stay away. He wants to be part of AEW Big Welcome Home chants. Sting is about to address Darby, but out comes Team Taz. He says all the stuff Sting is saying is bringing a tear to a glass eye. He knows Sting is for Sting. Ricky Starks says they care that he keeps sticking his nose in their business. He's gonna get hurt in this jungle. Taz props Team Taz to attack him, but the lights go out and in the ring comes Darby Allin with a skateboard. Taz has cooler head prevails and reminds Darby that he got a TNT title defense against Brian Cage on January 6th. Sting and Darby stand together but stare one another down. All I'm saying is book the match between Sting versus Darby Allin. I don't mind Cody versus Sting either. I don't mind that. Alright, but anyway, MJF walks into a game of cards with Santana Ortiz. MJF opens up and tells Santana that he knows he just suffered a family loss and tells Santana that he lost his grandfather too. Santana tells him to keep his head up and the two embrace. Ortiz then shakes MJF's hand, who wipes tears from his eyes. So we get match card number 2, The Dark Order, called Cabana versus Jurassic Express. This was a decent match. It says the winner of the match, Jurassic Express. Post-match, Tony meets up with Jurassic in the ring. Marco Starks is talking, but is interrupted by Tony Blanchard and the FTR on the big screen. They're looking at the 2020 Tag Team of the Year. He understood Jurassic Express wants to take them down. On January 6th, they're going to face them. Tully then threatens Marco to have a flashback to the 80s. Then we get Alex Marvez is creeping on Don Callis and Kenny Omega in the hotel. Callis says wrestlers run among in AEW has to stop. Marvez wants Kenny's thoughts too. He wants to give a year in review to Ray Phoenix. 3 significant times he choked what's going to happen when he faced someone who doesn't love him. Kenny worries he's going to put Phoenix out for good. Maybe he can't go back to Impact or AAA. Kenny loves him there. He tells Phoenix he'll see him on January 6th. So we get the Butcher with the Blade and Bunny versus Pac with Penta El Zero. This was pretty good. This was pretty good for what it was. It says the winner of the match, Pac. Post-match, Lance Archer and Pac stare one another down and Penta watches on. Archer grins and leaves. We cut to Jay Cargill, who congratulates Brandy before nothing the convincing that they better find her opponent because time is ticking and she's sick of this. You know what? All right, Kip and Meryl are standing with Siobhan. Kip talks up his big AEW wedding and are just about to show their wedding debate on the screen, but the best friends music hits. Instead, Kip and Meryl look angry, but they pull a fast one. Instead, they're already attacked. Trent backstage, who gets loaded up in an ambulance as Chuck and Orange Cassidy accompany him. Then they reveal the date to be February 3rd, Beach Break. Alright, so we get Evil Uno versus Dustin Rhodes with Lee Johnson. This match was quick. Uno sucker slaps Dustin as he gets in the ring. Hard shots in the corner, but once the bell rings, Dustin fires away at Evil Uno. He goes for his pretended uppercut, but Uno steps on his hand and the two duke it out on the outside. Dustin ducks a chop which causes Uno to hit the post. The fight goes back to the ring and two brawl on grass at one another. Dustin begins to dominate with stomps in the corner. Big boot by Uno. Diving senton by Uno gets a 2 count. Picture break. Back from the break, Evil Uno hits a hard power drop on Dustin. Kick out. The two trade shots. Dustin does some flip, flop, and fly. If you really running shot takes Uno down, but a spinning kick down Dustin. the Natural managed to hit his running bulldog for the victory. The winner of the match, Dustin Rhodes. Post-match, Uno plead with Dustin to join the Dark Order, but he gets a boot from his troubles. In comes Sue Grayson, hit a nightfall on Dustin, and in comes QT Marshall, but the numbers game is too much. Lee Johnson comes flying in with a double drop kick. Shawn Spears is with Tony Schiavone. He convinced is full intact, but management is weighting him down. He sees him going down the same path. Tony Schiavone interrupts him and says that maybe he the problem. Spears gets insulted and says he's gonna come back to the ring when he feels like it. Shida is being interviewed by Dasha, but gets attacked by Aewdynamite. This caused the whole thing to get dispersed, and Shida eventually head out for her match. Match number 5. Hikaru Shida versus Alex Garcia. This match was quick. I ain't really pay attention to this match, so anyway, the winner of the match, Hikaru Shida. Post match, Aewdynamite looks dead, and Shida pokes her with a kendo stick. This awakens abandoned, and she begins attacking Shida and bites her neck. No signs of blood, but Shida screams in pain as Aewdynamite walks out. Alright, main event, AEW Tag Team Champions. So we get the Acclaim versus the Young Bucks for AEW Tag Team Champions. This match was fantastic. So it says the winners and still your AEW Tag Team Champions, the Young Bucks. So the Young Bucks retain the gold tonight, and AEW goes up there. But like I said earlier, AEW Dynamite was a good show. I enjoyed it for what it was. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed my AEW Dynamite review and highlights, please give me 20 likes on this video. Grab that red button, share the video all over, everywhere. I'll leave my Twitter, my Instagram, and TikTok down below in the description. Happy holidays, everyone, and have a great night. And I'll see you guys Friday for my WWE SmackDown review and highlights. I'll talk to you guys later, and I'm out of here.